What is going on, AZ Sports Fan family? How are we doing out there today on this beautiful, beautiful Wednesday afternoon here where we're here to see if we can take a look to see what the Arizona Cardinals 2021 schedule is going to be like. I am absolutely super excited. I think the launching point or the time that they're supposed to be giving us the schedule is going to be at 5 o'clock p.m. Arizona time, which looking at the time, we're probably sitting about 7 minutes, 8 minutes away. But there is some news that we wanted to go ahead and talk about before we get started on the show, guys. Big shout out to everybody that's currently in here right now. Shout out to everybody that's currently in here. One thing I just want to mention real quick. Earlier this morning, we went ahead and got the news about the first week matchup for our Arizona Cardinals being that we are playing the Tennessee Titans. Hallelujah, we finally got a date. That's going to be September 12th. It is going to be a 10 a.m. game for Arizona time. Super stoked about that. Now, there's a lot of rumblings. There's a lot of people talking about, week 2 already being confirmed with the Vikings. I'm not 100% sure on it, but I'll say yeah for now until we can actually see the official schedule. And then Christmas Day, I also heard the Colts is going to be Christmas Day, which is going to be the 25th of December. Obviously, Christmas Day is going to be the Colts. So super excited about it, guys. Big shout out to everybody that's currently in the chat right now. I'm absolutely super excited. We probably got about 5 to 6 minutes away before we actually get the official schedule coming through. I got my TV currently set on the football channel, so I'm ready to go. Has anybody heard anything else out there right now that has not been kind of revolving around Tennessee Titans, Colts, or the Vikings? Vikings were said to be the second week. I'm not 100% sure on it, but has anybody heard anything else different? Go ahead and put it on the comments below if you guys know anything about it. Once they release it, I'll share my screen. I still don't know what the schedule is going to be myself, so I'm not 100% sure on it. So let me take a look here, see what everybody's saying on the comments here. Okay, so Mark just said they're looking at the full schedule on the Arizona Cardinals website. Perfect. Appreciate you, man. Let me get on there right now, and I'll go ahead and share my screen, and we will take a look at it together. Yep, I just got it right here, guys. I just got it right here. I just got the tweet. Let's take a look at it. Let me share my screen real quick, and then we'll be able to rock and roll. 1 second, y'all. Here we go. Here we go. Here's the schedule, y'all. Who's hyped? Who's hyped up about this? Let me share my screen real quick. Share screen, and we want to do bam, bam, bam. Let's look at Twitter. Here we go. This is what we're looking at right now. Let me make the screen shorter. This is it, y'all. This is it. This is it. 2021 regular season schedule. Let's go. Here it is. So let's go ahead and dissect this. Let's take a look at this with a grain of salt, and let's take a look. Who's excited, man? Who's excited about any of these games? So let's take a look here. First game, obviously, I think everybody knew that September 12th was going to be the Tennessee Titans, 10 a.m. time. Let's go. Love it. Take it. And then we have September 19th, which is going to be a 1:05 p.m. game, at least for our time here. That's going to be week 2. Now, let me just confirm here. Let me look on my calendar just to make sure, like, what days it lands on and stuff like that. So let me go to September. So September 19th, that's going to be a Sunday. Okay, so we got a Sunday game, which is week 2. Week 3 is going to be against the Jaguars, all right? Or the Jaguars, however you pronounce it. That's going to be the 26th. That's also 10 a.m. And then we got the Rams on week 4, which is October the 3rd. That is also going to be another Sunday game. All right, we'll take it. October the 10th, which is the San Francisco 49ers. Another one. And then we have the Browns. There you go. Kyler Murray versus Baker Mayfield, week 6 for our Arizona Cardinals. That's going to be October 17th. And that is going to be a Sunday. Okay, I'm very surprised that that's not going to be a primetime game. Okay, no worries. So far, nothing crazy right now, but let's just keep moving on. Week 7 is going to be none other than the Houston Texans. That's going to be October the 24th. That's also a Sunday game. All right. Green Bay Packers, 4 days away. There you go. There's our first primetime game, ladies and gentlemen. First primetime game comes on week 8 for our Arizona Cardinals, and that's going to be October 28th, 5:20 p.m. against the Green Bay Packers. Let's go. Oh, Thursday night football. Love it. All right, let's go to week 9. Week 9, it seems to be November the 7th, which is also going to be a Sunday game. 225. Okay, no worries. And then week 10, oh, the Carolina Panthers. We're playing them again November 14th. That's also a Sunday game, 205. Week 11 is going to be the Seattle Seahawks. Oh, that's another Thursday night game. Okay, so far 2 primetime games. So we have Seattle Seahawks and the Green Bay Packers. So the week 11, November 21st, is also going to be I apologize. Right, wait. No, I'm sorry. I got my 11 and I got 21. I'm sorry, I'm wrong. So far, the only primetime game so far that we're looking at is going to be the Green Bay Packers. Sorry. Week 11 is going to be November 21st, but it's not a primetime game. It's a Sunday. So we have our bye week on week 12. Man, woo, that's a long time for a bye week. Let me tell you that right now. And then week 13 comes through in December 5th. That is also going to be a Sunday. All right. And then we have the Rams week 14, which is going to be December 13th. That's a Monday night football. Okay. So we have 2 primetime games so far. So we have the Green Bay Packers, and then we have a LA Rams December 13th, which is going to be primetime Monday night football. All right. So that's usually the 2 primetime games that we got so far, but let's keep taking a look. We got the Lions on December 19th. Also a Sunday game. The Colts, that's the one that everybody was talking about. So we're actually playing a Saturday for the Colts, which is going to be Christmas Day. Ooh, I don't think I remember the Arizona Cardinals playing on Christmas Day in quite some time. Let's go. We'll take it, though. We'll take it. I guess I can consider that a primetime game. So far 3. And then we have the Cowboys week 17. And that's going to be January the 2nd. That's going to be Sunday on 11 a.m. Who knows, man? That might get flexed, though. We never know. And then week 18, which obviously, if you didn't know, instead of 16 games, we do have 17 total games this year. And we are going to have a week 18. So that's going to be against the Seattle Seahawks on November 9th. Okay. I like it. I like what we're seeing so far. Perfect. Okay, so we got away, home, away, home, away, home, away, home. Okay, that's not so bad. All right, let's take a look to the comments here. Let's see if I missed anything. I apologize if anybody has been talking or super chatted or anything like that on the comments below. I am back. I'm taking a look at the chat now. This is what our schedule looks like, boys. This is our schedule. Give me some predictions right here, man. Predictions on the comments below. So currently right now, I count 3 primetime games. I count the week 8 Green Bay Packers, week 14 the LA Rams, which is the Monday Night Football, and then Christmas Day against the Colts. That's 3 primetime games. Now keep in mind too, this might change if we're a hot team going in, and we can get flexed. Who knows? Just really depends on playoff implications, what happens on our division, and all that different stuff. So we can very well still get more than 3 primetime games. But let me ask you this question. Do you feel disrespected in any which way possible? Only getting 3 primetime games. Now, granted, I think a regular team usually only gets 2 primetime games each season. Being that we have 3, not so bad. Not so bad at all. Let's take a look at the predictions, my guys. We have somebody saying 0-17. Oh, my goodness. A dagger to the heart. Wow. All right, let's keep on reading here. We have Trevor saying 11-6. Jamar Brown saying 10-7. Robert says we might lose 2. Just 2? That's it? Okay. Let's keep on reading. We have Lionel King says 9-8 because we shoot ourselves in the foot. That's fair. We've seen it before. Keyshawn Roll says 2-1 in primetime. Okay. All right. 11-6 for Allison. We got Neil saying 10 wins at least. Banana's Epic Gaming says we play the Colts on Friday. Did I get that name? So I know it's Christmas Day, but is that? I thought it was a Saturday. So the Colts are Christmas Day, right? The 25th. Yeah, so it's actually a Saturday. Just FYI. I'm looking at the calendar right now. It's actually a Saturday, which is Christmas, what Christmas lands on. Aaron says 12-5 because we have a good kicker. All right, cool, man. Awesome. So that's our schedule, man. Who's hyped up, bro? Who's hyped up? Honestly, I didn't think it was going to be this quick. I'm actually super glad that we're taking a look at the schedule right now. I'm hyped up, man. I'm super hyped up. What I'm really excited about, I guess the very, very exciting thing to me is honestly week 3. I'm excited to see Trevor Lawrence, man. If nobody's excited to see Trevor Lawrence on week 3 against Kyler Murray, I don't know what to tell you, my boys. Don't know what to tell you, but we got Tannehill, we got Kirk Cousins, we got Trevor Lawrence, Matthew Stafford, maybe Jimmy G, Baker Mayfield. I don't know who's going to be the Texans quarterback. I have no clue who the Texans quarterback is going to be. Aaron Rodgers, probably, Jimmy G, Sam Darnold, Russell Wilson. Who's the Bears? At that point, it might be Justin Fields, but we're going to go ahead and play it safe and say Andy Dalton, and then Matthew Stafford again, and then Jared Goff, and then Carson Wentz, Dak Prescott, and Russell Wilson back at it again. We do got some super chats up in here. Let me go ahead and give some kudos to my guy, Red Sea. Let me give you the quick dab. Says, we have to remember that we are the Arizona Cardinals. We're not going to get primetime games until we prove ourselves. 9-8 to 12-5 is my prediction. All right, that's fair. Colin P coming up here saying 11-6. Then Colt McCoy leads us to our first Super Bowl win. What? Oh, man. I'm not even going to talk or humor the fact that Kyler Murray can't get through the season healthy. I don't know, man. I don't want to have that conversation right now. In my mind, I'm going to forever think that Kyler Murray is going to stay healthy this year. I just cannot think of what everybody's going to start saying if Kyler can't stay healthy this year. It's going to be a bummer, man. It's going to be a bummer. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, the Texans one is pretty questionable. I have no clue who their quarterback's going to be. No clue who their quarterback's going to be. Niners fan 97, what's up, Juices? I don't like the Packers, Seahawks, Cardinals stretch, and then an early bye for us unless we... That's fair, man. Colt McCoy, the GOAT. That's hilarious. All right, man. King Savage says, any news on Jordan Hicks? So basically the only news that we've heard is basically the fact that we're allowing him to talk to other teams to see if we can get a trading person out there, or a trading team that's willing to trade for him. I know there's a lot of people that are trying to put a scenario going together like, hey, why not, trade Jordan Hicks for, Zach Ertz and then get another compensation pick. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what the value of Jordan Hicks is these days. He's over 30 years old. He definitely regressed as his playing, as he's gotten older. So I don't know, man. That's pretty much as far as update go. But once I hear something, I'll definitely let you guys know. James says, anything about Larry? So far, nothing about Larry either, man. I'm super, super, in the dark with it too. I don't understand why Larry Fitzgerald has still not told us yet. I mean, he really doesn't have to tell us anything. Like, let's be honest here. He does not have to tell us anything. But I think just more as a fan, I would love to know. But take all the time you want, Larry. It's really up to you. Let's keep on reading to the comments. We have TRL203 says 13-4. Okay. So some high praises, man. Some high praises. We're seeing a lot of good numbers here on the stat record. A lot of people saying that we're going to be doing very good in this 2021 season. Now, my most exciting game, I know I said it's going to be Trevor Lawrence a little earlier, but I think I'm just more excited to see Trevor Lawrence play against Kyler Murray. But another game that I'm really excited about is going to be the battle of the Oklahoma Sooner quarterbacks again. And I want to see what Baker Mayfield's going to do in week 6. That game right there to me is going to be really exciting. Let me know in the comments below, guys, what is your favorite game that you're looking at the schedule right now? What game are you really excited about either going to or just watching on TV? Put it on the comments below. So here's my opinion. Yes, I'm really excited about Trevor Lawrence, but man, I'm not going to lie to you, man. That Baker Mayfield versus Kyler Murray week 6 is looking very, very good, man. Looking very exciting. Let's keep on reading into the comments here. Yep, Lennon says the Browns. Patel says Colts. Okay, that's fair. Chris Cummings says, hi, Zaven. Have you met Derrick Henry? Welcome to the NFL. 100%, man. 100%. We're going to put Zaven Collins out there, and he's going to get a rude awakening. Hopefully he can lock it down, but we'll see what happens. Piper says the Browns. I'm right there with you. Right there with you on the Browns one. That's going to be super exciting. We have Champ 1555. Oh, man, that comment went away real quick. Week 9, because it's my birthday. Nice, man. Well, happy birthday. That's going to be against the San Francisco 49ers, our first game against San Francisco 49ers. Nice. Wait. Oh, never mind. Yeah. No, I'm sorry. It's the second game. Second game against the San Francisco 49ers. Okay. I respect that. Respect that. All right. Yes, a lot of people are everybody's super stoked about week 2. Seeing Patrick Peterson, man. Patrick Peterson versus DeAndre Hopkins. Can we get a primetime game for that? Let's be honest here, man. I think we're all pretty much team D-Hop at this point. I think there's a lot of fans that are really excited about, Patrick Peterson coming back and getting an opportunity to retire with the Arizona Cardinals, which I'm all open arms for. But I think it would be foolish to say that I'm not excited to see DeAndre Hopkins versus Patrick Peterson again. Now, in the later, earlier years, I've always felt like D-Hop always kind of had his number. So we'll see. I mean, they're both getting up there. They're both getting, older. So we'll see what happens. I still say team D-Hop, though. Colin P coming back at it again. Let me go and pin his super chat here real quick. Says, rumor has it that Larry and K1 don't get along. Probably why he hasn't made a decision. What? Really? Well, wow. Okay. Wow. I mean, if I was Larry, that's tough, man. That's tough. Yeah, that's tough. I don't know about that, but I mean, who knows? Who knows what happens behind closed doors? All right, let's keep on reading onto the comments here. We have Lennon says Team D-Hop, 100%. Let's keep on reading onto the comments here. Week 18 is going to be a great game. Week 18 will be a great game. I just saw that there's going to be a lot of playoff implications. I sure hope so, that there's a lot of storylines going through. Kyler Murray versus Russell Wilson again for the second time this year. Man, that's amazing, man. That would be absolutely amazing. But keep in mind, the way that the trend has been happening is that we beat them at it's not called CenturyLink anymore, but we beat them in their home field and they beat us here. So the week 18, that's a home game. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. King Savage coming up here says round 2, Green Bay versus Ramsey, or Green versus Ramsey. There you go. Yeah, that's true. I didn't think of that either. I did not think of that either. That's going to be fun. That's going to be absolutely fun. Let's keep on reading to the comments here. Alex says, I need some source on that super chat. Yeah, I don't know if it's I don't know if it's actually true or not. I doubt that there's any people that are saying that. I mean, I don't know. Maybe Colin P does have more information than that he's led to believe. Who knows? All right, let's keep on reading to the comments here. Woof. First win against Rams this season. Maybe. What? Is it 8 straight times? Can we make that change week 4? Can we make that change week 4? Hope so, man. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Niners fan 97. Hopefully week 9 is Trey Lance versus Kyler Murray, man. Well, let me ask you this, man. Let me ask you this, Niner fan. Are you done with Jimmy G? Is Jimmy G not your guy anymore? Let me know in the comments below. Because 2 years ago, or was it last year? Last year off season, I said Jimmy G wasn't the dude anymore. And people came at me, man. People came at me. But now everybody is definitely getting on this Trey Lance train, obviously because they drafted him 3rd overall. But let me know your thoughts, man. Let's keep on reading onto the comments here. Ernesto says, I'm going to the Diamondbacks game on Saturday. Awesome, man. We'll have fun. Mark says, Mike, I've been saying there's been something happening in the locker room. Hey, man, I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Colin P says, I'm not going to say where it's coming from, but it's the truth. All right, cool. I respect it. I definitely respect it. Niners fan says, I don't hate him. I think he's great, but he's too expensive and an injury prone. I wish the best for him, though. That's fair. Somebody says week 5, Jimmy G will be hurt. Man, honestly, if Jimmy G gets hurt this year, I think he's done. I think he's done, man. I don't think the Niners can really afford to keep him on that long if he gets hurt again. Like, let's say, for example, he does get hurt on week 5 again, then yeah, I think he's done for. But let's do this. Let's come to this point here, guys. We're gonna go ahead and say W's or L's in the comments below. I want to do a consensus of what you guys think this record is going to be for the 2021 season. That's how we're going to rock it out. That's how we're going to end this. Well, we're not going to end the stream, but that's exactly how we're going to do this portion of the stream. So we're going to take it week by week. We're going to start off with the Titans. Then we're going to go to the Vikings, and you're going to put some L's or you're going to put some W's on the comments below. Whatever wins or whatever has the most W's or the most L's, we're going to win. We're going to win. So let's start off with the let's go ahead and start off with the Tennessee Titans on week 1. What are you guys thinking here, man? Give me some L's or give me some W's on the comments below, and try to get the biasness off of it, y'all. Try to get the bias as being that we're Arizona Cardinal fans. But put it on the comments below, either a W for week 1 or a L for week 1. And I'm going to get the one that I see the most of on the comments below here. Let's keep on reading into the comments here. We're getting a lot of W's, but we're getting a few different L's as well. Okay. Somebody says 50-50. That's cheating. All right, cool. So I'm getting a lot more W's. I'm getting a lot more W's, and definitely don't be biased, y'all. We're not gonna leave this by saying we're going 17-0. That's not gonna happen. All right, so we're getting a lot more W's more than anything. Okay. We'll go with the dub. We'll go with the dub. All right, perfect. Now we're going to week 2. Week 2, Patrick Peterson versus DeAndre Hopkins. Woo, a matchup to see here. So what are you guys thinking for that game? Are the Cardinals going to be 2-0 in the season, or are we going to go 1-1? Put it on the comments below and let me know what you guys are thinking here. All right, man. Am I starting to see some bias this year? Come on, y'all. I mean, it is Kirk Cousins, right? I mean, 2-0, 2-0. D-Hop. Okay. Okay, I will give it that then. Okay, I'll give it that. So we go for another W here. So we're going win-win. Now let's talk about the Jaguars. Now we can very well see Trevor Lawrence. No, I think we're gonna see Trevor Lawrence here. Let's move on to the Jaguars. Even if you want to put the record on here, like 3-0 or like 2-1, that might help a little bit better as opposed to seeing W's and L's, because they all start kind of blurring in. So if you want to do it that way instead, it's probably easier on the eyes. Let me know what the record is going to be by the end of week 3. Put that on the comments. All right, perfect. So we got Primetime says 3-0. David says 3-0. Mark says 2-1. Okay. Oh, but you said that we were going to lose another one. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. All right, let's keep on looking here. We got a lot of W's, 3-0, 3-0. Alex says Jags is a W. All right. All right. 3-0, 3-0, 2-1. Alex says, okay, let's do this. Let's go 3-0, and then we're going to move on to the Rams. Now, this right here, man, I better see some more people maybe start saying some losses here, because I don't see the Cardinals going 4-0 personally. Now, especially because the first two, I think there is an L there personally as well, but we'll take this as we go. So now we're talking about the LA Rams, week 4, Matthew Stafford versus Kyler Murray. What are you guys thinking here? There you go. Okay, now there you go. Now I'm starting to see less biasness. Perfect. Okay, so I like where we're going here. I'm having a lot more L's here. And even if like there is an L somewhere else in the first 4, as long as we can get the right prediction, that's all I care about. Okay, so I think it's fair to say we're going to go 3-0. Okay, I like that. 3-1. I like that. That's after week 4. So we're going to get a loss somewhere there. Now let's move on to the San Francisco 49ers. Trey Lance or Jimmy G? Who are you guys got? I say Jimmy G. I think Jimmy G is going to be there, which honestly I would prefer Jimmy G being there. What are you guys thinking after the San Francisco 49er game? Put it on the comments below. Let me know what you guys think here. Are we going to be 3-2 or 4-1? Right? Yeah, 3-2 or 4-1. Let me know what you guys are thinking here. Obviously, our Niners fan is going to give us the L, right? Obviously, the Niners fan is going to give us the L. Okay, let's keep looking here. Oh, yeah, this is a home game, too. Keep that in mind. This is a home game, too. So the first one is a home game. Thanks for reminding me, Mark. 4-1, 4-1. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm seeing a lot more. There's Niners fan. Give us the L, of course, man. It's okay. Respect it. Robert Saleh is gone. That's true. That's true. We can't lose 2 division games in a row. Okay, I love it. Perfect. Let's do that. Let's go 4-1. That's how we're going to go ahead and do it. And now we're moving on to the Baker Mayfield versus Kyler Murray week 6. This is right here where it's going to get sticky. This is right here is where it's going to get a little sticky for the Arizona Cardinals. What are you thinking? Right here, Baker Mayfield versus Kyler Murray. Where are we at, guys? Are we going to be 5-1, or are we going to be a 4-2 team going into, the end of week 6? Let me know in the comments below here. 4-2, 4-2. Okay, I'm liking that. I'm liking that. Let's keep on looking here. 4-2. Something is telling me that Baker Mayfield's going to get his revenge. So I feel like it's going to be a very good game, a very high-scoring game, but I do think Baker Mayfield's going to get his revenge. Something is telling me here, but let me know in the comments, yo. A lot of people are saying 5-1. Wow. Okay. 4-2 versus the Browns. I like the 4-2 too. I think I'm starting to see a lot more 4-2s more than anything, so I think that's what I'm going to roll with. 4-2. 4-2 for our Arizona Cardinals after week 6. Now let's go to week 7. If you don't give us a W here after the Houston Texans, who doesn't have a quarterback, let me know what you guys are thinking, guys, after week 7. Houston Texans versus the Arizona Cardinals. Let me know in the comments below. Are we going to be a 5-2 team, or are we going to be a 4-3 team? Let me know in the comments below, fellas. All right, let's keep on looking here. Keep on reading. Keep on reading. Big W, big W. Love it, love it. DeAndre Hopkins pops off. Oh, yes. I forgot about that. DeAndre Hopkins revenge game, man. Going back to the Texans. And, he loves to poke fun at those Houston Texans, especially for him giving him up for kibbles and bits pretty much. 5-2. 5-2 is what we're seeing. Easy W. I agree. I agree here. So I say we go 5-2 by the end of week 7. Let's go. Oh boy, here we go. Week 8's coming around, man. Week 8 is coming around, and we have the Green Bay Packers first primetime game. Is the Arizona Cardinals going to show up? Are we going to be a 6-2 team, or are we going to be a 5-3 team after our first primetime game? Week 8. Let me know, y'all. Let me know. Take the biasness out, but let me know. Let's keep on reading into the comments here. Got Cardinals saying W versus Green Bay, but he's saying 6-3 is where, or 6-2, I believe he said that. That went away super fast. 6-2, 6-2. It's a home game too. Yes, keep that in mind. It is going to be a home game. Okay, I'm starting to see a lot more 6-2s more than anything. But let me know. We have Noah saying it's going to be an L. Primetime Murray. Primetime Murray. 6-2. Okay, I'm seeing a lot more 6-2s more than anything. So I'm going to go with 6-2. So after week 8, Arizona Cardinals are 6-2. And now we're going into the San Francisco 49er game. Week 9. Week 9 against San Francisco 49ers. Now, this is an away game. We're playing over there. What are you guys thinking here? Now, this can very well be Trey Lance. This can very well be Jimmy G, just really depending on what's happening for their season currently going through. What are you guys thinking here? San Francisco 49ers, week 9. Let me know in the comments below. Are we going to be a 7-2 team, or are we going to be a 6-3 team? People are saying that's a W. We have Xavier saying it's going to be 6-3. Okay, I respect that. We have a loss. We have a few losses here. A loss. Alfredo says 7-2. I Am Bear says 6-3. 6-3, big W. They'll be broken. They'll be broken by this time. Dang. So a lot of people are saying that we're going to sweep the San Francisco 49ers. That's what we're saying here. I got to go with the chat. I mean, more people are saying W's than losses. This will be a loss, 6-3. Woo. I'm seeing a lot more W's, man, and I got to go with the chat. Although I do think it's going to be a loss personally too. Or I don't think we're going to sweep them. I think we're going to split it. But because the chat is saying W's, I'm going to go with the W. So that's going to be 7-2 on the season. Let's go on to the Carolina Panthers, guys. Week 10, Carolina Panthers. We haven't had a bye week in 10 weeks. What are you guys thinking here? This is a home game against Carolina Panthers. Are we going to be a 7-3 team or an 8-2 team? Keep in mind, we haven't won the darn Panthers and forever. Let me know in the comments, y'all. Now, this is going to be Sam Darnold, but remember last year we said we're going to play Teddy Bridgewater, and we're like, oh, no worry, it's going to be no big deal. And what happened? Teddy Bridgewater came to play. Let's keep on reading into the comments here. Edward says, where do we fire Cliff? If the record is like this, I don't see him getting fired anywhere during the season. We have L's, W. Where do we... I think it's going to be a loss too. I'm seeing a lot of W's, but like I think I'm going to have to go with a loss here. Just because I think I want to make sure that we get a loss to kind of come back for that 49ers one where a lot of people were saying W's. So I'm going to give them a loss here. I'm going to say that the Cardinals are going to be a 7-3 team going in, like leaving the week 10. So now we're going to play the Seattle Seahawks. This is an away game. Week 11. What are you guys saying here? Week 11, are we going to be a 8-3 team after week 11, or are we going to be a 7-4 team? What are we thinking here? This is going to be against San Francisco. Wow, this is going to be against the Seattle Seahawks week 11 here. Loss. Man, a lot of people are giving us the L's here. Okay, I can respect it. Russ is going to be cooked. I'm seeing a lot more L's than W's here. Now, this is going to be an away one. Hawks loss, Alex says. All right, man, let's go with the loss because that I'm seeing a lot more L's on the chat than anything. So we're going to go with the loss. So that's going to make us 7-4 on the season. So then we have our bye week. We start refreshing. Everything's looking good to go. And then we're coming back against the Chicago Bears week 13. What are we feeling here, guys? Week 13 after the Chicago Bears. I am Bear says, this is a nice schedule for us, not going to lie. Oh, that went away real quick. I'm not even going to try to read comments at this point. I'm not going to try to read comments because they just go away so fast. All right, people are saying easy win, 8-4, easy win. Ooh, Alex is saying loss to the Bears too. Ooh, that would be a terrible slump. What are we thinking here, y'all? We're having a lot of W's. For taking a playoff spot, we're going to get that W. Rams suck. WWWW. I'm seeing a lot more W's for the Rams. That most likely probably is going to be Andy Dalton more than anything. Maybe Justin Fields gets an opportunity, but ooh, kudos. That's smart. Chris says if it snows, that's an L. That's super smart. But we're going to go with the W just because more people are saying W's right now. So that gives us an 8-4 record on the season. Let's move on to, again, we're playing the LA Rams. Again, week 14. Now, this is going to be a home game. What are we thinking here? A home game. What are we thinking here? Week 14, what are we thinking here? Home game. All right, let's keep on reading into the comments here. We got the Rams coming clutch. We got some W's. Got some L's. Yeah, the L seems inevitable here, y'all. The L seems inevitable here. 8-5. I think you're right, man. I think 8-5 is more achievable, but we did give us a loss on the first week. So there's a lot of W's though. There's a lot of W's. Juice Gaming says 8-5. All right, this is what we're going to do. I'm seeing a lot more W, and especially because this is going to be the chat making this prediction. I'm going to give them a W here. So we have 9-4 record so far, 9-4 record right now. And that's after the week 14. So now we're going to week 15. That is going to be none other than the Lions, Detroit Lions, man. What are we thinking here? The Detroit Lions. The Detroit Lions, week 15. People are saying W. Keep in mind, the Detroit Lions seems easy on paper, but we keep losing to them. We keep losing to them. I don't understand it, but let me know what you guys are saying here. It is going to be Goff again. Goff is going to try to get his revenge. Mark's saying loss. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so here, people were saying it's going to be a tie. Oh, I would hate for it to be a tie. People were saying loss. People are saying loss here, man. I'm probably might have to go the L unless I see more W's here. This will be a loss. Okay, I'll give them a loss. So that's going to be 9-5. 9-5. All right, against the Colts, this is going to be a Christmas game. Christmas games, guys. So far, we're a 9-5 team going into the Colts game. What are we looking at here? Primetime, Christmas. Can we get an early Christmas present? Can we get an early Christmas present here? Okay, I'm seeing a lot of W's here, man. A lot of W's from our Cardinal fan base here. Christmas miracle, Chris Cummings says. Okay, W's are real here, man. I'm going to give it the W here. I'm going to go 10-5 on the season after Christmas. We got Christmas early that day. Saturday night, we got a W there. We'll take it. All right, 2 more games, man. 2 more games, guys. Bear with me, and then we'll open up the phone lines. After that is going to be the Cowboys. Where are we thinking here? The Dallas Cowboys, Week 17, January the 2nd. We are a 10-5 team. Can we get more than 10 wins on the season? Let me know on the Cowboys here. What are you guys thinking? Dak Prescott most likely will be playing. What say you guys? Ooh, we got a lot of W's. Dallas is mad at us, 9-7. Mark is killing us over here. Woo! WWWW. Easy looks like what we did to them. EWWWW. Keep in mind that Dak Prescott wasn't playing last year. I know a lot of people are hyped up because we beat him last year, but Dak Prescott was not playing last year. That's probably one of the main reasons why we beat him. But this is a chat. This is a chat prediction, so we're gonna go with a win here. So we have 11-5 on the season. Last game of the season. Last game of the season here, y'all. It's going to be against the Seattle Seahawks. Are we going to be a 12-5 team, or are we going to be a 11-6 team? What are we thinking here, guys? And this is going to be a home game. What are we thinking? What are we thinking here? Seattle Seahawks, last game of the season, home game. Right now we're 11-5. What are you thinking? Loss or win? All right, people are saying 12-5. People are saying WWWW. Rafa says LLL. WWW. I'm seeing a lot of W's. So the chat is saying that this Arizona Cardinal team is going to be a 12-5 team by the end of the 2021 season. Is that what I'm hearing? Put it on the comments below. Is that what we're hearing? We're going to be a 12-5 team getting into the 2021 season. Woo-wee! We'll see, man. We'll see what happens. All right, we're getting to that point right now. We're going to go ahead and open up the phone lines, y'all. I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear from you guys right now. I think it's very important to see if I can get your guys' opinion. Some people are saying 11-6, 12-5. But I do think it's very, very important for the Arizona Cardinals to win at least 10 games. If they don't win 10 games this year, you can kiss playoffs goodbye. Let me tell you that right now. I am going to bring some people in here right now. Let me just make sure I get my my link all set up here real quick, and then we'll start inviting people, and then you can give me your prediction in terms of what you think this Arizona Cardinals team is going to do. Now, if you want to get onto the AZ Sports Fan on YouTube, all you need to do is add me on Instagram. Everything should be on the ticker below. And just send me a DM and say, hey, I want to get on. Keep in mind, we do have a lot of channel members coming through. They do want to, most likely get on. So just be patient with me. I'll try to limit people, but we'll see what happens. All right, give me 1 second. I'm going to go ahead and get the link here real quick. And then we will go from there. 1 second, y'all. 1 second. So just keep in mind, again, like I said a little earlier, guys, if you do want to get on, follow me on Instagram. Everything should be on the comments below or that little ticker that you're seeing down there. Shoot me a follow and send me a DM too. Say, hey, I want to get on. You can let me know what your prediction is and if we got way too excited about it on the comments, or obviously on the chat, because the chat is saying we're going to be a 12-5 team. That's what the chat is saying. So we'll see what's happening here real quick. All right, I got the link. I'm going to start dispersing the link out, guys. Keep in mind that you do need to have your camera on when you do come on. Now, I am going to go ahead and limit people so we don't have too much time on a specific person. So I'm just going to start sending the link. Have your camera on, and let's get this ready to rock and roll. Let me know what your prediction is. Do you think this is going to be harder than this year? Do you think it's going to be easier than last year? Let me know everything on the comments when I bring you on. All right, I'm sending the link right now. I think I got 6 people sending it out too. All right, cool. Sent the link out. Everything should be good. Let me know when you guys are here. Turn your cameras on, and we should be able to rock and roll. Let's do this, y'all. Let's do this. Let's get on here and let me hear what you have to say. All right, we got Mark coming up here. He's got his first camera on real quick. Let me bring Mark up in here. Mark, talk to me.
I'm still thinking we're going to be a 7-10 team. I mean,
7-10.
Yeah. I don't think we're going to do that well, honestly.
Okay, that's fair. Let's look at the schedule real quick. Now that I have you on here real quick, Let me look at the schedule, and you'll tell me where the wins are, because that probably will be easier for us to do.
Right.
Share my screen. Twitter. All right, here we go. So here's the schedule. Let me know where you think our wins are coming from.
We're going to win against the Vikings.
Okay.
The Jaguars. We're going to win the first San Francisco game.
Okay.
We're going to win against the Texans.
Okay.
We're going to win at Seattle.
Okay.
We're going to win at the Bears.
Bears.
I'm at 6, right?
You're at 6, yep.
Where's that last one? I can't remember which one it was. The Lions. That was
the Lions. Okay, so we got 7. That's the 7 wins right there.
Yeah, that's it.
Ooh, so Cliff Kingsbury is getting fired in your eyes.
Oh, yeah. I think so.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, I respect it,
man.
man.
I mean, it's really, really, really bad. I mean, we've got a great team, but like I said, there's something wrong in that locker room. Hopefully it's going away. Mm-hmm. And if it does, then we're going to get a couple more wins. And I will say that much right now. So other than that, I don't think that Cliff is the call player that he needs to be.
All right. Perfect.
In the NFL, at least.
I respect it, Mark. All right. Thanks for being on here, man. Appreciate you.
Thanks, guys.
Later, dude. All right, man. So let's go ahead and go to my next guy here real quick. I'm going to bring Red C up in here real quick. Red C, talk to me, man. How are you feeling?
It's a lot better than what I was thinking. I thought we'd play some of these colder weather teams later in the year, but thankfully we aren't. So
where do you see the Cardinals at in terms of record? Do you think 12-5 was way too excessive?
I don't know, because looking at the way our schedule is set up, I think we could string together wins.
Okay. You want to bring it up and you can tell me what your prediction is?
Yeah, I have it. I'm running the stream on my TV, so I just have it paused on Mark's face, so it shows the.
Awesome.
Shows the. I think we'll honestly win against the Titans. Mm-hmm. Well, I think we'll have one of those games like we had against San Fran first week, where we somehow managed to be a really good team. We'll beat the Vikings because D-Hop is better than Patrick Peterson. Mm-hmm. We'll beat the Jags because even though the Jags got Trevor Lawrence, the Jags are still a long ways away.
Yeah.
We'll lose to the Rams because we always do.
Mm-hmm.
When the first San Fran game, Kyler's undefeated against Oklahoma quarterbacks, and that's the only way I'm seeing us win this game. That's the only thing. The Texans, are they even a football team? I don't know, so we're just going to skip past that one. We're going to lose to Green Bay if they have Aaron Rodgers. If they don't, maybe we win that, but if they do, we're taking a fat L. We'll lose against San Francisco. We'll find a way to lose against Carolina. It'll happen.
Yeah.
I think we'll split with Seattle, so we'll just chalk that up right there. We'll split with Seattle, so one of these
Okay.
games will win. You have a bye week, which will somehow find a way to lose. The Bears are interesting because that's one of those games you don't want it to be in the cold weather, but it is.
Yeah.
And we are Arizona. You guys don't want to come to where I am in the Northeast, and that's colder. So I'm tempted to give us an L, but I mean, they have a rookie quarterback. Their offense is still not great anyway. As long as Kyler Murray doesn't throw any interceptions, then we should be good. Just run away from Cleo Mack, and then boom, we win.
Okay. So give me your prediction just in general. So just because I got to get to Jean Paul here real quick.
I don't feel like counting, so I'm just going through this. I'm kind of relying.
You're good. You're at 7.
7 wins so far.
Mm-hmm.
So is that counting the Bears game?
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. That's 8. I'm sorry. That's 8.
Okay, so that'll be 8.
Mm-hmm.
We'll find a way to lose against the Rams because we always do. We'll find a way to lose against the Lions because we always do. I think we'll honestly say we're not going to do this again, and we're going to rattle off. Yeah, so we're going to lose the first Seattle game, and we'll win this one. Because I think we can beat the Colts. Doubt the NFC East is still horrible. I don't care what anybody says. So we should win that game, and we'll try to win against Seattle in the last week.
Okay, perfect. So you're saying anywhere between 10 to 11 wins is what you're saying.
Somewhere in that ballpark. Hopefully, we think about firing our coach. Maybe don't, because I'm still kind of friends with Cliff. Unlike every other Arizona Cardinals fan, including a certain guy on the other side of the screen. Yeah, that guy.
That's fair. That's absolutely fair. All right, brother. I'm gonna get back with Jean Paul up here, and have a great one.
Peace.
Later. All right, man. Let's get Jean Paul up here real quick. Hey, Jean Paul, man, can you hear me?
Yeah. My Bluetooth's not working. So can you hear me?
Shucks, I can hear you perfectly. What are you thinking, man? Do you think 12-5 is way too optimistic? What are you thinking?
It could happen. I mean, the problem with last year was these guys are, they're just unprepared, especially the last 2 weeks, because those last 2 weeks we could have won that, we could have won those 2 games.
Right.
So, but with that said, though, I think the high end would probably 12-win team, but I could see everything else considered. We could probably go 10-7, 9-8. Somewhere in there.
10-7, 9-8.
I think there's going to be some upsets, both on us and us upsetting another team. Aaron Rodgers is not playing with the Packers anymore. Deshaun Watson is not playing a snap for the Texans.
Right.
Trey Lance will play Trey Lance probably the second half of the season. We could, I don't know what to say about the Rams. There's a lot of things to say. They lost their star safety. They lost their defensive coordinator, and that he owns us. So hopefully we can seal that one.
At least a split.
The Tennessee
right?
Titans game is going to be interesting, but all in all, it's going to be. I think it's going to be 10-7.
10-7. Okay. What do you think? Let me give you this last question before I let you go and move on to Michael here real quick. What do you think we need to do to get in the playoffs? How many wins do you think we need to do to get into the playoffs?
Ooh, I'm looking at Chicago. I look at last year, the teams that we were competing for a playoff spot last year, which was Chicago and Minnesota. Chicago's not gonna be contending, because it's Chicago and their best quarterback is Justin Fields. And Matt Nagy's still the coach, so they're out. I would say Minnesota Vikings, but they got to figure out the quarterback situation. So if we win maybe 11 games, we should be in.
So we need at least 11. All right, cool, man. Appreciate you, man.
At least 11.
All right, brother. I'm going to let you go, okay? Have a great day.
All right, have a great day, Mike.
Later, man. All right, perfect. Let's get over to Michael here real quick. Let me bring him on. Michael, Shadow Raven. Can you hear me? I think you might have froze. Give me 1 second. You might need to come back in real quick. Jordan P, you're up. Sorry, man. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Hey, Michael, just you might need to come back in. Sorry, give me 1 second, Jordan P. Michael, you might need to come back in real quick because it was frozen for like 10 seconds. All right, cool. What's up, Jordan P? How are you feeling,
What's
man?
up,
12-5. Do you think that's too optimistic? What are you thinking?
Yeah, I don't agree with 12-5.
Okay.
I
What are you
think
thinking?
our floor is 7 wins and our ceiling is 11.
Okay.
Per the schedule, I don't know. If you want to pull it up, you can. But
Yeah, we can pull it up for sure. Let me share my screen real quick.
all I know is we are beating the Packers. That's what I know.
John Paul was very convinced that Aaron Rodgers weren't playing another snap for him. Do you feel any different?
That he's not going to play another snap for them?
Yeah, for the Green Bay Packers.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not really sure about what's going to happen there.
It's fair.
But we always beat them. It's like always. We beat them with Kurt Warner in the playoffs. We beat them with Josh Rosen. We always beat them. So I'm convinced we're gonna beat them.
Okay.
Let's see. For this, I don't know exactly. I just think 7-11. That's the most and the least. Just because I don't know. I don't believe in Cliff, as we all know.
Right.
I know you feel the same way.
Yep.
And our running game is suspect. So I don't know how that's gonna fare. And our cornerback room is still suspect. Our number 2 corner. We do have Tay Gowan and Marco Wilson, who I do like a lot, actually. But will they be ready day one to be, asked to guard, wide receivers in the NFL from day one? We'll find out. But I'm hoping for at least 10. I don't know. I just think Cliff, man, what he showed last year was bad, man. It was bad. Like he called the most screens on our team was to Larry Fitzgerald in the past 2 years. 23 screens. This dude's like 80 years old. And third, like things he would do, like third and long when Kyler Murray just was injured, calls a run play for Kyler Murray in the Rams game in Week 17 last year. And I'm like, dude, was he not just out 3 quarters for an ankle injury? But you're gonna call a run play for Kyler Murray? That makes no sense.
Right.
The screens were just constant, nonstop. How his timeout management was atrocious, horrible. The fact that Zane would miss a game-winning kick, the next week it's 4th and 1, we're down by 3. Let's bring out Zane again. Don't use Kyler Murray and DeAndre Hopkins. Let's bring out the guy who just missed so he can miss again.
Right.
AKA the Miami game when he missed that kick. So yeah, I believe in Kyler Murray. I believe in I believe in the defense. I know the cornerback 2 is suspect, but our front 7's great, in my opinion. And our safeties are pretty good if Jalen Thompson can stay healthy. But yeah, 7-11. That's what I think.
That's fair, man. All right, brother. I'm gonna let you go here. I'm gonna get Michael back up in here real quick. I see him back here. Have a great day. Okay.
All right.
Later. All right, let's get this going here real quick. Let me bring my guy up here real quick. Bro, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good, man. Fantastic. Sorry about that. It just wasn't working out, but now I can see you crystal clear. How are you feeling? Do you think 12-5 is too optimistic?
I'm a little optimistic, you could say. I think I think 11-5 is pretty good. Like, I think that's about what we should go. Or 11-6. 11-6 now. Yeah, right. 11-6. Because that's about in the middle. We could go like 12-5, or we could go as bad as like 8-9.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you this, man. I know there's a lot of people that are really like, they're all right with Cliff Kingsbury. Do you think if we miss playoffs, he's done?
I'm done with him if we miss playoffs. If we miss playoffs, I'm done. If we make it and we lose, you got to question yourself there. And then if, obviously Super Bowl, keep him. But, like, that's a whole different story.
Yeah, exactly. We are the Cardinals after all. Let's not forget.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think he's gone if we don't do anything, like, make any noise. So.
Okay. That's fair. Last question I want to ask you here. Green Bay. So if Aaron Rodgers, I'm going to go for Baker Mayfield. What do you think is going to happen to this Baker Mayfield versus Kyler Murray? Do you think we're going to get the W again?
I actually think we're going to lose. That's one of the games I think we're going to lose.
Okay.
Just because I think the the Browns roster is actually just really good, and I think they're gonna have a step up from last year to the next year, and so I just think we're gonna be one of those teams they beat, and so
Right. Okay. I do think they're a little further along than the Cardinals are.
Their defense is coming along really well. I follow quite a few teams in each division, so like Browns is one of those teams. If you know, they're building something special out there. So
right, 100%. All right, man. Thank you so very much. Have a great rest of your day.
All right, see you
later, dude. All right, man. We're gonna bring up Alex here shortly. Let's give him about 10 seconds here to see if he can. Oh yeah, here he goes. All right, perfect. Let's go ahead and bring up Alex. Let's get this rocking and rolling, bro. Talk to me, man. How you feeling?
Not too bad, man. I feel the chat is a little bit optimistic on the 12 the 12 and whatever. I honestly see us either going 10 or 11 wins this season. That Packers game I've got a lot of question marks as far as who's going to be their quarterback around that time. Will they actually trade Rodgers somewhere? But outside of that, I honestly see us starting strong. I'm with the chat as far as we might go like 3-0. I mean, I don't even consider going as far as saying 4-0 when we face off against LA. I imagine we'll probably fall off the rail after the Texans game when we face off against the Packers, because I feel like our kryptonite when it comes to us losing, we somehow magically always end up losing against the Lions, the Panthers. That, as much as everyone wants to bag on Chicago, saying they don't have an offense, we're also forgetting that they have a pretty strong defense as well. I mean, you can't deny how great Khalil Mack is. So
and it's cold over there too,
right? And we don't fare well in the cold. I see us starting strong, flaking off in the middle, but then somehow going strong towards the end. I'm predicting either 10 wins or 11 wins.
Okay, that's fair, man. That's absolutely fair. I would hate for us to get this 10 wins and everybody's super stoked and we just get playoffs, just miss it, and that would be heartbreaking, bro. But being that we have 17 games this year compared to the usual 16 games, man, NFC West they didn't go anywhere. They're still probably the strongest division in all football. Do you think we have a chance of winning this division with 11 wins?
I don't know. You can't deny the juggernaut that is somehow Seattle has always been the favorite.
Russell.
The Rams, Russell Wilson, Aaron Donald, and that defense with LA, and then somehow it's like a hit or miss when it comes to San Francisco.
Yeah.
I don't see us pulling. I see us getting a wild card win. I don't think we're division winners just yet. I think maybe one more season, and then maybe we could possibly get the division. Okay,
that's completely fair. That's absolutely completely fair. Perfect, man. All right, thank you so very much. Have a great rest of your day.
Man. Take care, man.
Dude. All right, man. So that's how we're at. I think a lot of people thought the chat might be too optimistic when it came down to it. 12 might seem a little bit more of a stretch, but 10 to 11 wins, it seems like a lot of people are kind of going within that time frame, and I would love it, honestly. Like I said a little earlier, I would hate to get the 10 wins and man, it just slips away from us. Like that would be another heartbreaking thing. And that's not really, I don't know. I guess I just got to, take it with a grain of salt when the season comes through, but we'll see what happens, man. We'll definitely see what happens. The NFC West has not changed from being the best division in all of football. Some people say that, San Francisco 49ers might, have a come up with Jimmy G being healthy again, but who knows? Who knows what's going to happen here? Oh, we got Lennon Wolf up here. Let me get Lennon up here real quick. Give me 1 second, y'all. We got one of the youngest, most diehard Cardinal fans coming through real quick. Let's get Lennon Wolf on here real quick. Lennon!
What's up?
Dude, nice shirt, brother. Love it, man. How are you doing, man? Talk to me. How are you feeling about this Cardinal team?
The schedule is looking so good, and I have something to show you. You're gonna
okay. All right. Oh, is that JJ Watt? Let's go. Nice, brother. Nice. Cool, man. All right. Let me ask you a question real quick, just because I have the dogs barking in the background. It happens all the time. But let me ask you this. What is the record prediction of the Arizona Cardinals? Go.
So let me see the schedule. Okay. Share screen. So I think we're gonna go. Hold on, let me think. 14-3. So week 1 against the Tennessee Titans, that is a win. 1-0. Against the Minnesota Vikings, that's a win. Number 3 against the Jaguars, that's a win. Number 4 against the Rams, that's going to be a win against the LA Rams. All right. So, home game against the Niners, that's a win.
Woo!
5-0. And then against the Browns, we're going to lose again to Baker Mayfield. I think he's going to get revenge because this Browns team is really good.
I agree.
Against the Texans, that should be easy.
Easy win.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Against the Packers on Thursday Night Football, that's going to be super good. I think we're going to win. And then against the 49ers, that is going to be the San Francisco 49ers, that's going to be a win. Against the Panthers, gosh, I don't want the Panthers to beat us, but I think they're going to beat us. And then when you have the Seattle Seahawks, I think we're going to get back-to-back losses.
Okay, I respect that. So now we're going after the bye week. Go ahead.
Yeah, bye week against the Bears. They have a rookie quarterback, so we can beat the Bears easy. Against the Rams, Matthew Stafford, that's going to be a win. Against the Lions, imagine of Jared Goff, that's going to be a win. Well, Christmas night against the Colts, that's going to be really special. We're going to win as that Christmas present for a win. And then against the Cowboys, we're going to win. Last time when the Cardinals host the Cowboys, we destroyed them, and I went to that game.
Nice.
And then when we finish off against the Seattle Seahawks, that's going to be a win. So my prediction record is going to be 14-3.
Woo-wee! Wow, 14. So you're saying we're going to win the division, right? Because 14 wins, we have to win the division at that point.
And not only that, we're going to win the Super Bowl.
Oh, my goodness. Bold predictions. Hot takes over here, my guy. All right, brother. I'm going to let you go, man. Thank you so very much, man. Keep watching. I appreciate you.
Thank you. Go Cardinals.
Let's go. Cool, man. Awesome. That's our guy, Lennon Wolf, man. You know, he's always got to go ahead and spit some knowledge here. 14 seems a little pretty high. I'm not going to lie to you. But, hey, prediction is prediction. I do like what everybody's been saying in terms of 11 wins. I think 11 wins seems plausible. But we'll see, man. We'll see what happens in terms of this Arizona Cardinal team moving forward because I'm absolutely stoked, man. I'm absolutely super, super stoked. But bold prediction for sure for my guy, Lennon Wolf. 14 wins, he says. He says, no way, Jose. We got 14 wins going. He's saying we're going to lose against the Browns. We're going to lose against Carolina Panthers. And we're going to lose against that second San Francisco 49ers. Wow. Okay. I'm not going to knock on the guy's spirit. I respect it. That Tapatio says 5-12 is more likely. Oh, sheesh. My goodness. Stab to the heart. All right, let's keep on reading here. We got Aya Bear says all 3 primetime games are at home. That's yeah, that's true. Very, very nice to have all primetime games coming at home here. So, guys, I'm excited. This is probably one of the last big news that we have for in terms of Arizona Cardinals going in this offseason. Obviously, we have training camp. We got the mini camp. We got OTAs, all that different stuff that's going along. If any news drops, I'll definitely go ahead and let you guys know. But as always, smash the like button if you guys have not yet already. If this is the first time you guys being here and you're like, who's this guy with the cool hair? This is the AZ Sports Fan here on YouTube. We talk everything Arizona sports. We're doing Cardinals, Suns, all that different stuff. So definitely consider smashing the like button and subscribing and putting your post notification bell on as well. So super excited about it, guys. 2021 season is upon us. We are probably sitting with June, July, August, 2.5. Okay, so 2.5 months away from preseason and probably a full 3 months away from, or is it 4 months? I can't math right now. It's 4 months away from regular season, guys. I'm super stoked about it, guys. Thank you so very much for being here. I absolutely appreciate everybody here. Smash the like button, subscribe, all that different stuff, guys. Have a great rest of your day, and I am out. Go Cards.